drop it in the wrist. The one on the belly, I'm going thigh pry. Prying this thigh out, is the inside thigh out. And my forehead going to the back of the shoulder. Right here. This is the movement. So I'm pulling his arm out, pushing my forehead in, and prying his leg out. I'm trying to get him down to this shoulder, his shoulder right here. Now, once I get this down, I'm using my forearm to pull his hip down, just like that. So I'm on the thigh, and I pull his hip down. So, right here, I get in this position, pull the hip down. I keep my forehead in for now. Okay, don't put your forehead out. So that's the whole thing right there. We're just gonna drill that one more time. And right here, get right here, just like this. I'm getting low, forehead in the back of the arm, pushing it down, pulling the hip down. Try to keep his arm out here right now. We don't want it close. Keep it out. Got it? Like 5 weeks. Yes, we're stretching it. We're not trying to break it off, but we're stretching it right here. We're pushing this in. We're stretching it. There's a little soft spot right there that you can, if you want to get really mean, you get right forehead right there. So now we got this. I'm gonna keep my forehead in this. Circle a little to your left. That's this right here. Keep my forehead in until I get this elbow. So once I get my elbow to his elbow, then I can pull his forehead up and follow on top. And I cover it with both hips. So now I'm straddling it. So I went from here, both knees to the side, forehead to the back, elbow to elbow, and then I bring the arm with me, with my body as I come. I don't come to the body and then try to pull it in. Some guys are too strong to get that. So get this, get elbow to elbow, and pull it in with your body. I got this bar. Make a fist, put it right in the middle of his back for now, okay? And then just cover. Knees to the side, okay? Chest right on top of him, my weight's on him. He can't throw his base right now. Any questions there? All right, ready? This is illegal when I turn it up, right? I want it kind of right in the middle of the back for right now. I mean, when we run the bar, we might move it up, but right now we're just keeping right in the middle of the back. My chest and bicep, I want to be over this elbow. If I get under the elbow, 1, he's going to slide out. 2, the ref's going to call it illegal. This is illegal. Okay? Stay above. You see how I'm above the elbow? You can't see his elbow joint. That makes sense to everybody? So this is illegal, and it's loose anyways. So right here, my arm straight across, right in the middle of his back, and I cover it. Okay? Now, my knees are to the side, right? My first finish I'm going to try to do. This is for me personally. I'm going to show you a bunch and you can decide which one you like the most. My favorite that I pinned everyone in high school was a roll. So I'm going to go underneath and I'm reaching for the hat. Most guys aren't going to give it to you, tough guys. They're going to pinch down so I won't be able to get it. But I'm just going underneath the arm. It doesn't matter. You're going underneath the arm. So every time I roll, I'm going to go away from the bar. So I have a bar on my right side, I'm rolling left. If you have a bar on the left, you're rolling right. The important thing on this roll is I load my knee right up in the ribs. For those that do freestyle and Greco, just like a gut wrench, loading that knee. So underneath, right here, circle so they can see my feet. So my feet, right in the middle, just like this. Knees on the outside, feet in the middle. Right here. Get the half, or try to get the half. And load the knee tight. Watch my feet. They're still in the middle as I roll. I'm pulling this arm to me. My elbow's tight. I get to right here. Now right here is where my legs come in. I have these legs in here for a reason, because I can lift the legs with my legs. I'm going to lift them all the way through. Just like that. That's all we're going to do right now before I teach you how to finish it. So I get this bar, get it tight, make a fist, cover it. I'm right on top of him, guys. I try to get the half. If not, just wave at your girlfriend. It's going to open up eventually. I'm just getting underneath the arm. Laces on the inside, knees on the outside. Load the knee a little bit higher. I'm pulling the bar on top of me. See how my knee goes underneath him, guys? If your knee doesn't go underneath him, it's not going to work. Knee goes underneath. Lift the legs. I can lift this one. If you want to lift this one, different guys will give you different feels. Lift the leg. You can go all the way through. And then just stop right there for now. Any questions? All right, ready? 2, I roll, I lift, so I don't get stuck. Some guys are going to be funky and try to push their hands out with traffic on your back. Don't panic. The ref's not going to call a reversal or a pin. He's got to trap me here for like 10 seconds before anything happens, okay? So keep your legs, don't panic, kick him through. Now right here is where I'm getting my turn. There's a couple ways to do it. My favorite way is I keep this elbow high, my half elbow, keep it high, and I jump off my forehead and circle over and I finish on the half side. Okay, I'll show that one more time. Roll, kick him over, I catch this elbow high, I keep it high, and I jump off my forehead. See how his elbow's beat, I never let him belly out. Never let him belly out. Finish to the half. The other one, I never got good at, but I teach this to all my Champions Club. Grant, my brother, does this, and this is what they tend to do. So I guess maybe this works for most people. And they just kind of finish in a stack. They kick over, and their knees go to their side, and they stay on the bar side and they stack it. The way you do that is I bump his hips over. So one I'm jumping over top, one I'm staying on the same side. Let me show that one more time. Right here. I roll, lift the legs. I like jumping. The other option is both knees down, push the hips over. He's stacked. Either way is a good way. Okay, any questions on that? All right, ready? A couple guys asked, or I tell that yes, sometimes I do have to loosen the bar up or even let go of the bar altogether. If I've rolled in and I have that elbow high on the half and I have it, but the only thing holding me is this super tight bar, just give up on the bar and loosen up a little bit. Because you got the half, you haven't beat. When he's beat is when I roll, I get on top, and I have this right here. This is where he's beat. If he gets his elbow down, now he's not as beat. I'd probably keep the bar and roll again. So if I get this, keep the bar in if you can, but most guys' shoulders aren't flexible enough. You're gonna have to loosen it up or even let go. Okay? So they go into that, and I heard Coach Lake say that he's exactly right. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna roll. I kick it over, and he rolls all the way to his belly really quick, and I can't get the half. Oh crap! Should I just let go? No. Again. I restart. Restart. This time I'm gonna try to get a little quicker. A little quicker. Okay. So this time roll all the way through, park and get to your belly quick so he can't half you, and then load it up, roll again. Make sure my knees are to the side and my laces are in the middle, because we don't want to roll where our legs are in the right spot. Like if I were to roll without loading my knee, this isn't going to work right here. He's going to reverse me. Or maybe I load my knee, but my legs are on the outside, and so I can't lift the legs very well, and he hip heists or something. So make sure you get your knees and laces in the right spot before you roll again. So 2 in a row now. Make sense? Any questions? All right, ready? Other things to this roll, okay, to make it options. Maybe I can't get the pin. It's too strong or he's bending it too well, but I can roll him whenever I want. So this time I'm just gonna roll and hold and get near fall. There's a couple ways I can do this. I can do it with the half, roll, and I just pinch this other elbow, try to get near fall, okay? Or I can switch the stack even from there after I catch that. Show that one more time. So instead of catching it to the half, I can suck the elbow to me instead. Right here, instead of going for the half, I pull this elbow to me and finish in more of a double bar or a bar and what do you call that?
Short hook.
Short hook. Okay. The other option, okay, I do this one a lot. Reaching over top, I grab the far pec. Over top the face, grab the far pec, and I'm pulling it. And I'm splitting his legs right here. Just like this. Okay, easy near fall points. When I'm done with the near fall points, the way I'm gonna finish this, because he's probably gonna try to roll into me. I'm gonna keep him from doing that, try to roll into me. That's what he's trying to do. That's what this foot is for, okay? When I'm ready to get out of this, the way you get out of this, the leg that's on top, I'm gonna push it across and finish to a pin this way. Just like that. So that one again. Right here. So for this one, on the bar arm side, you can even step up. Put your foot flat on the mat, right inside his heel, or my heel right inside his hip. Over top, grab the pec and pull his heel, pull the arm bar, pull it over top. Again, where was my bottom laces? The other laces, you remember where? inside, my knees on the outside. So that way I can split. Get my near fall, let go of the top leg, and I'm going to lace this back inside. Do you see that? I go from over top to lace back inside, kick it out, swivel my legs, and I'll belly out in circle. One more time. That one, this one can get confusing sometimes. So the tilt, pretty self-explanatory. I'm here. Okay, maybe I want to go for just my near fall. Going across the face, step up, hook the heel and the hip, pull it over top. I'm splitting the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got my near fall. Let go, top leg, kick it out. Swivel, keep this elbow tight so you can get the pin. Get the pin. Any questions there? Right, ready? Here. Okay. Instead of sliding the bar first, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try to bend his elbow, but keep his elbow pointing out. This is what I'm going for. I'm trying to get his wrist to the hip and his elbow out. So the way I do that, I'm going to slide my elbow out to like my forehead out to right here. Okay, like this, and I'm bending. So you guys see what I'm doing right here? Yeah. Now I'm trying to reach my hand across. We're both going to have a hard time doing this because he doesn't got long arms. But try your best. Get this wrist, and I have my forehead stopping this elbow, so then I can come underneath and slide up my bar right here. Just like this. Now I have a wrist and a bar on the same side. One more time. Just like this, right here. I'm bending it, okay? If you need to, I can break it down a little bit. Get this wrist, my forehead still has it stuck. Now the easiest way to get this bar in is to go underneath. I'm gonna go underneath, get my hand in a little bit, and then I can come up above the elbow later. I'm not putting any pressure on, so the ref probably won't stop it because it's really quick. So I get right here, I have this wrist, I slide my hand in, and they come up, and I sink it a little tighter. Now, the way to finish this is really simple. I'm going to go away from the bar again, always go away from the bar, pull my knee to the side. Easy 3 points. I almost said 4. 3 points. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want, you can try stacking him. You can try stacking him. Probably won't work against tough guys. What I would do from here if it was me, I would come back on top. I'd belly him out. Right now, I keep him right here. And I'm going to show this move next. Come out front. But, so right now, get the wrist, forehead, break his shoulder down, slide my forehead to the elbow, bend it. I want his arm looking like this. So then I can reach across, grab that wrist, the other hand slipping underneath, coming up through, tighten it up, roll away from the arm. Any questions? All right, ready? So maybe you guys have a hand for it.
Go ahead.
So get the tilt. He tilts him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He starts bringing him to his belly. He punches his fist to the mat, and then circles out front, just like that.
Backside to north-south.
Yep. There you go. Backside to north-south.
Except you, I teach to go over once they get their near fall, or if it's a sure thing, do you keep it underneath?
I think it's preference.
Okay.
I think more. Yeah, I don't even know.
All right, cool.
Preference. I do both. I was gonna say like maybe I do it some, but I think it's just whatever I end up with.
Okay, do it again so everyone can see. We're drawing that next?
Yep.
Okay.
Get the tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Good. All right, go drill that. Ready? I'm gonna slide it up right to his shoulder blade. So if you guys can see, his shoulder blade is right here in this view. This is where I'm on my fist in. Before I was in the middle of the back, I wasn't really putting pressure on the shoulder. I was just using it as leverage. Now, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on his shoulder. So I'm going from here to his shoulder blade. Okay? And there's a shoulder right here that prevents you from keeping a level, which is what you're supposed to do, or the ref will stop it. But I can make it look level by bending my wrists a little bit, like this. So I can get an extra. You can get that bone right on top of the shoulder blade. And that's the pressure I want right there. You guys see that? That's what I want. So before, in the middle of the back, going for this, he balls up. Okay, this is when I'm going for my regular bar. I scoot this up here, and my opposite, so I have a right arm bar. My left pec is gonna go right on top of the fist. That's what it's called, fist. chest on top of the fist. Now both knees come to this side, and right now, everything is down. I'm pushing down. And my bar elbow has to be pinching up. Bar up, shoulder down. Okay? Elbow up, shoulder down. I push it down, push it down, push it down. Okay? And now I'm sitting underneath it. I'm pinching this. I'm trying to lift the shoulder a little higher right here. If I can get it to the ear, that's great. But if I do this right, guys, he's gonna turn for you because it's gonna hurt. I push down, pinch the elbow up, sit through. See how I'm pinching this? If I can get his arm on top of my hip, that's the best thing possible. Sometimes they'll like post on the leg. That's a pretty decent defense, okay, if you guys are ever having trouble defending. This isn't, you're not gonna get out of it, but you might prevent getting turned from here. So if I can pinch this elbow away, up on top of my hip, that's what I'm trying to do. Drive down, sit up. Now from here, I'm just walking. You're not running, I'm not just driving. I'm just gonna walk around the head, nice and slowly. Now from here, I like pushing the head with my knee. And then I sink. My opposite hand, a lot of things I can do. I don't really want you focusing on the opposite hand. It's like, coach, I can't get the wrist. Coach, I can't get the hook. Coach, I can't get the half. I can still turn them without any of it. Okay? If you do it right. So, if I can get the short hook, get the short hook. If I can get the wrist, get the wrist. If I can get that half, that's probably the tightest. Only for like long arm guys. Like maybe Brandon. Not it. Maybe Oliver. Okay? Maybe you. You might be able to hit the bar in half. Driving the bar side. Drive, 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 drive. Drive it down, lift it up. Taking a big step like this. Circle, 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 circle. If I can get the short hook, great. Sneak the hip. I really like using my knees to push his head. Any questions? All right, ready? Then I can roll it easier, or they'll tuck it in, and I can roll it easier so it doesn't hurt them as bad. Sometimes people even do that in matches. Do you ever see this? Push your arm straight up, or ball it in. There's nothing blocking this way. That's when we're hitting. What do you call it? North end something?
Backside to north-south.
Yeah, whatever that is. That's when we're hitting that. Punch. I like using my chin here. Use that chin. Nice and mean. Right there. Pull it across. Get your near ball, finish over top, on my toes, type one. But I know this is open when he does two things. This or this. That's one that's open. Because there's nothing defending that way. Chin. If you already know this move really good, use your chin a little more. Put it right in front of the shoulder. It doesn't feel very good, and it helps me trap it a little better. I can pull it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright? Do that like 5 times. You should know this one pretty good. Ready?